Welcome to episode 4 of the Daily Planner. I'm David Monroe, your host for this show, and as we do at the start of every episode, let's do the morning mantra. Say it with me. Create the thoughts that cause motivation to drive the actions that produce results. My thoughts for today, much like they were yesterday, 2019 is going to be a great year. Start the first week off with a bang. Now it's your turn. Leave a comment below and let us all know your thoughts to cause motivation to drive you to action. In the last episode, I shared my weekly goals for the first week in 2019 with you. If you missed the first 3 episodes, please stop this playback and go listen to them first. It's very important since we set our annual goals in episode 1, our quarterly goals in episode number 2, and then our weekly goals in yesterday's episode. Please leave a comment below and let me know if you sat down and set your weekly goals. Even better, go ahead and post them below. If you're listening to this on iTunes or Google Play Music, you can go to davidmonroeccim.com/podcast. Follow my Facebook page, David Monroe CCIM, or my LinkedIn account at David Monroe 45, that's the number 4 and the number 5, to leave your comments. In this episode, I'm going to share with you my daily Big 3. Since this is the first time we're setting the daily Big 3, I won't be reviewing yesterday's progress. Moving forward, on Monday through Saturday, I will share how I did the previous day, any opportunities I may have uncovered, and then set the daily Big 3 for that day to move me closer to achieving my weekly goals. This time, I'm going to shift away from the smarter framework because the daily Big 3 are really the 3 most important things you must complete that day to bring you closer to meeting your weekly goals. I discuss how to use the smarter framework in episode 1 if you missed that episode. As I said a minute ago, the daily Big 3 is the 3 most important action steps you need to complete that day to move you closer to achieving your weekly goals. Brian Tracy said it best. If we eat that frog first, then everything else is easy. This helps to avoid procrastination. So we want to set the most important action step for the day to be done first. For me, that's prospecting. The first thing I do is log any meetings I have scheduled for the day in the quarterly planner I created specifically for my use. I look at my Outlook calendar, which is synced with my CRM, to make sure I don't miss anything. Then I set my daily Big 3. My first daily Big 3 action step supports the weekly goal of reaching out to 500 prospects. So today, I will attempt to contact 100 prospects. The action steps I need to take are email 80 new prospects the buyer marketing sequence, call 20 prospects for follow-up from previous communications, leave a voicemail for the prospects I don't reach, and follow the voicemail with an email. The second Big 3 supports the weekly goal, completing Module 3 and 4 of the due diligence framework. I need to complete Module 3 today. My action steps are record and edit the 7 video lessons, upload the videos to Vimeo, and then embed the videos on the course website. My third and final Big 3 action step supports the weekly goal of getting the budget to the Florida CCIM chapter treasurer. I will attempt to contact 10 CCIM prospects for board seats today. So here are the action steps I need to take. Call 10 CCIM prospects, leave a voicemail for those that I don't reach, and follow the voicemail with an email. Once I have the daily Big 3 set, I will block out times for prospecting and completing the action steps in my planner, so in essence, I'm setting an appointment with myself that I must keep. I try and create at least 2 prospecting time blocks of 90 minutes each to break up the hardest task any salesperson or marketer has to accomplish. Throughout the day, as you're prospecting, log how many communication attempts you make, contacts you reach, actual decision makers, not gatekeepers, appointments you schedule, appointments you keep, contracts signed, and the deals you close. This will allow you to track your metrics, so over time you'll have indicators that tell you where you need to improve. In other words, if by August 31st you're not meeting your quarterly goals for income, you can look back at your numbers and determine that you need to get better at scheduling appointments or closing on deals that go to contract, for example. Without tracking these metrics, you won't know where to make the changes, you'll just be guessing. You will also be able to use these numbers to set new goals in the future and have the proof of performance to back up the goal. So now it's your turn. Leave a comment below with your daily big three and the action steps you need to take. Again, if you're listening to this on iTunes or Google Play Music, you can go to davidmonroeccim.com/podcast. Follow my Facebook page, David Monroe CCIM, or my LinkedIn account at David Monroe 45 to leave your comments. Make sure you tune in tomorrow as we see how I did today and then set the daily big three for New Year's Day. Have a safe and fun New Year's tonight, and I will talk to you tomorrow.